In this video, we'll introduce the Tonic file connector, which uses files instead of databases for workspace source and destination data. For most Tonic data connectors, Tonic reads data from tables in a source database and writes transformed data to a destination database. How is the file connector different? With the file connector, the source data comes from files such as CSV, XML, or JSON files that you select from cloud storage or from a local file system. Tonic writes the transformed data to corresponding output files. In the workspace configuration, select the Files option. Then select whether the source files are in Amazon S3, Google Cloud Storage, or a local file system. For Amazon S3 and Google Cloud Storage, you configure the location where Tonic writes the output files. For Google Cloud Storage, you also provide the Google Cloud Platform credentials. To identify the source files, you create file groups. A file group contains a set of files that are of the same type, CSV, XML, or JSON, and that have the same structure. For example, CSV files in a file group must have the same columns and use the same delimiter. Tonic treats each file group as a workspace table. The File Groups view contains the list of file groups in the workspace. From there, you create and manage your file groups. To create a file group, first specify the file group name, which becomes the workspace table name. Then select the file group files. For Amazon S3 or Google Cloud Storage, navigate through the bucket structure to locate files. When you click a file, it is added to the file group. Tonic displays a preview of the file content. For a local file system, drag and drop files to the file group or use the file selection option. Tonic encrypts these files and stores them in the Tonic application database. When you delete a file group, or a file connector workspace, Tonic deletes the associated files. For CSV files, configure information about the file structure, including whether the files have a heading, and the characters that are used as delimiters, escape characters, null values, and quotes. The File Group Details view displays the list of files in the file group. From there, you can add and remove files. On Privacy Hub, Database View, and Table View, each file group becomes a workspace table that contains text data. You then assign and configure the appropriate generators. When you generate data, Tonic writes the transformed data to output files. Each output file has the same name as the source file. Tonic adds any new files and replaces existing files from previous data generations. For files from Amazon S3 and Google Cloud Storage, Tonic writes the files to the workspace output location. For files from a local file system, Tonic encrypts the files and stores them in the Tonic application database. To retrieve output files from the Tonic application database, use the download options on the File Groups view or the File Group Details view. While this video has focused on the Tonic user interface, you can also use the Tonic API to manage file groups and download generated files. And that concludes our introduction to the Tonic file connector. To learn more, check out our other videos, our blogs, or the Tonic product docs.